it was quite well delivered with his left foot, and Colin Methven is the player that comes in here to make contact, jumping against two Bolton players, but can't keep it down. Certainly a bit more urgency about this second half. Cowdrell for Bolton. Corner. Well, Thompson's going to take this one, so Comstiff has gone near post. And Brown and Crombie far side. Oh, and the goalkeeper's lost it, and it's in. Crombie came in there at the back, and Bolton take the lead. Dean Crombie, the number 5, came right in at the far post here, and the goalkeeper will be disappointed, won't he? It was out of his hands virtually. Garner. Close. Well, McIlhargey really will be a little disappointed there, because Crombie headed it almost from between his hands, and he gives Bolton the lead in the 63rd minute. Garner. It's a good run by Garner, and now Blackpool have a corner. And there's Methven, and away by Cowdrell. I think Blackpool thought that might have been a touch of handball in there. Owen flicked on and out by Winstanley, and Elliott charged down, and Ayres, and there's a goal for Blackpool. It's David Ayres. It's 1-1, and suddenly the game has opened up, and there's excitement all round the ground. It went straight through a crowd of players, and I would imagine that David Felgate might have been unsighted, but the excitement started here on the near post, because Winstanley made a dramatic goal line clearance for Bolton first of all. Then Sean Elliott tried to find a way through. It was half cleared again, and now Ayres strikes it, and that is 1-1. Well, that's really lifted the crowd here at Bloomfield Road, and it's lifted Blackpool. Oh, and Madden's through, but Felgate saw the danger. 20 minutes to go. This is Brook, and Matthews in a good position here, number 7. Not a bad pullback either. And Garner. Goal! Andy Garner. It's 2-1 Blackpool. Well, suddenly the goals are coming thick and fast. 3 goals in 8 minutes here. And Matthews, well, it's appropriate, I suppose, a right-wing cross from him. Craig Madden tried to lay it back. Andy Garner paused and then placed it, and David Felgate was agonisingly just a hand away from it. Here's Thompson for Bolton, and they've got to take a few chances now. Phil Neal's team. Philliskirk. And Cowdrell, it came off Coughlin, corner again. This will have the Blackpool nerves fluttering a bit, especially the goalkeeper after what happened before. And Crombie's in there again. There's a real edge to the match now. It was all hustle and bustle before, but now it's suddenly taken off. Julian Darby with the challenge. A substitution now by Blackpool, and Mike Davis, who is a fullback basically, has come on, and the man who's gone off is Matthews. But Neil Matthews has made his contribution by supplying the cross which brought the second goal. Well, it was about this time that we saw on the video the goal from 1953 in stoppage time. Here's Cowdrill. Oh! No wonder he held his head. Well, a model of Blackpool Tower being waved there by the young supporter. And the Seasiders do seem, thanks to Cowdrill's slightly eccentric finish there, to be on their way into the second round. Referee checks his watch again. We've played well into stoppage time here. And the Blackpool fans anxiously awaiting the final whistle. And there it is. Blackpool come from behind to beat Bolton, as they did 36 years ago. All the excitement here sandwiched into an 8-minute spell in the second half, when Bolton took the lead, and then Blackpool scored twice in 4 minutes, the winner coming from number 10, Andy Garner, who this morning was on the treatment table with physio Steve Redmond, but certainly showed no signs of any injury today. And so Blackpool go into the second round, and Bolton Wanderers go out.
Yeah. Well, Jim, a Blackpool comeback, rather like 1953, but what did you make of the skill factor today?
Well, first half, very disappointed. We didn't enjoy it that much, did we? And I think it was fear. The manager referred to it. He said that they didn't really wake up and get into the game until the second half. They're just waiting for something to happen. And I think you take the extra touch, instead of a one-touch pass and accelerating the attack, they play it the safe way, have 2 touches and a third one, and of course defences have time to cover, and you get that kind of boring first half that we saw. But they certainly woke up after half-time, and it really was a pleasure. Maybe the manager did the trick himself. And the history of 36 years virtually repeated itself. Not in quite the same way, but this is Matthews, and he doesn't go past his man, but he works very hard to cut this ball back obliquely. A lot of work went into that pass, and he knew where it was going. Madden slips back, sets it up perfectly, and Andy Garner there does a perfect dummy, and that really was a classic goal, which does credit to the one that his master himself set up 36 years ago.
And that was a nice piece of skill.
Alan MacDonald, Northern Ireland international, played in the World Cup in 1986. And 11 is Ayres. Oh, and they've changed their minds. It's in. What a start for Blackpool. Paul Groves, first goal of the season. What a mix-up by Rangers. Seaman seemed to start to come, and then he changed his mind. It was hooked in by David Ayres, and Groves got highest. And suddenly, Rangers, well, they have to blame themselves. Parker. There's not a lot of options on. Kenny Sanson. Oh, still in play. No, it isn't. Garner on the floor, back on his feet. And that's a Blackpool throw, conceded by MacDonald. Came off the back of MacDonald's head. It's still in play. Oh, it was close. And Rangers look so nervous at the back. Gary Brooke has been out for 4 weeks injured. But Blackpool's manager Jimmy Mullen forced to put him in today because of his catalogue of injury problems. Gary Brooke right along the line.